Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Aesthetically Amber TV. I'm Amber and we have definitely changed locations. We are outside on my campus, but this video is going to be about a whole bunch of stuff. It's not going to be a rant, it's more of what I'm going to call my wake up moments. And I will explain what that is in a second, but this is a wake up moment. So let me explain what a wake up moment is. A wake up moment is going to be where I speak on topics that are not relationship based, not party based. These are like real life situations that people are going through in their lives, people are dealing with on a day-to-day basis that I feel like get brushed under the rug and completely ignored. And so I'm going to speak from my personal experience with the issues. I don't want anybody that watches this video to take offense to what I'm saying, take anything personal to what I'm saying. These are my situations and my accounts in dealing with people and what I have seen and what I have learned myself. So I just feel the need to share. And yeah. Also, excuse my nose. I know it looks a little crazy. I was sick this past weekend. So, yeah, I'm recovering. I'm a little bit better. You can sound a little, you can hear my congestion, but I'm a lot better now. So, yeah, let's get into it again. Okay, so I'm going to start it off with my first experience. When I was about, I don't know, like first or second grade, I had my first encountering with bullying, and it was a lot. It was probably like the heaviest level of bullying you can think of. Like, it was more mental for me. It was a girl that I went to school with. She was like 4 or 5 grades over me, and she used to like always compliment me on my outfits. And she would be like, well, you should let me borrow it. And I'm like, okay, well, she's my friend and she's popular and she wants to borrow my clothes. Well, shoot, go ahead, let her borrow your clothes. It became to the point where I was stuffing my clothes that my mom was paying her good hard money for and taking it to school to this girl and giving it to her. One day my mom asked me, well, where is this? Where is that? Where are these clothes? And I was lying, talking about, oh, they're at my dad's house, blah, blah, blah. And it worked for a while until my mom asked my dad, like, where's Amber's clothes? And he was like, I don't even know where those clothes are, because he was buying me my own clothes from when I was over there anyway. So my mom was like, Amber, stop lying, where are your clothes? And I told her that a girl at my school, I was giving them to her. My mom made a whole big deal about it. Went to the school, got my clothes, called the principal, had a whole conference. The girl had to give me back my stuff. Boom. That was the end of that situation. My first real encounter with bullying, I didn't even realize I was being bullied. Then shortly after, I changed schools, and I went to a school in and they were called Finneytown, and that was my next encounter with bullying. And that's when I realized like what clique bullying is. And that shit, y'all, is a whole nother level of bullying. I was trying to fit into this clique of girls that had already known each other for years, and I was trying so hard to be their friend, and they would talk about me, do stuff without me, just mean girl stuff, like you've seen in the movie Mean Girls. I was getting bullied like that in elementary school. And then my 4th grade year, I met another girl outside of that group, and me and her became friends. And like when I say we became friends, we became best friends. Like we hung out all the time. Like she came over my house, I went over her house. Like we became the best of friends. We did everything together, all of 4th grade. And then 5th grade started, and the way Finneytown is, at the time when I was going there, you switch schools. So when we switched schools to go to the intermediate level, I guess you could say, school, the clique of girls I was trying to be friends with, me and my friend at the time, we're just gonna call her Nikki. Me and Nikki decided, we gonna still be cool with them, but we gonna do our own thing. Like, we not gonna rely on them to have fun. Like, we just gonna do our own thing. And so, like, we hung out still all the time after school, everything. We was like still on our best friend type of stuff. Then it was like the middle of the year and something happened. I told my friend Nikki that I like this boy, and his name was we just gonna call him John. I said I like John, and John had a girlfriend that was in my class. Well, that was in a different class, but we were all in the same grade. And so I hadn't told anyone but my friend Nikki. And so then out of nowhere, John's girlfriend comes up to me on some crazy stuff with her whole clique of friends, and it's like, why you want to talk to my boyfriend, blah blah blah, blase blase, because something had happened. Like, I was in Girls on the Go, which was like a running program for our school, and basically the whole time I was like all up in John's face, like not even no like flirting shit, just like we were just always together. Sorry, so back to the story. We were like all up in each other's face, and like the little clique of girls that I've been cool with, they was cool with the boy John girlfriend, and so, but they was still like all in my face, Amber, y'all cute together, blah blah blah, hyping it up. And I'm just like, no, he has a girl, but I still like him, but he has a girlfriend. And so we all go back to school, and his girlfriend approaches me real aggressive and mad, like, I don't like you, you want to talk to my boyfriend, blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, who told you that I liked him? Like, no one really knows that I like him. So I'm like, the only person that could have told you that was my friend Nikki. So I was like really upset, and I like am asking everyone, I'm like, why did Nikki tell on me? Like, I don't understand, like, what's going on? And then me and Nikki fell out, and I started hanging out with that same clique of mean girls that I didn't find out until later were the ones that had started the whole thing. And then 6th grade happens, and once again, dealing with these same girls, but I had completely cut them off and started hanging out with a completely different unit of people. And they were even falling apart themselves, because I feel like people were getting older, people were having boyfriends, and people was getting sensitive. So, you know how that goes. So I was just like, well, I'm going to just hang out with this other girl. Her name was Maria. We just going to call her Maria. And her group of friends. And I enjoyed myself completely. Like, I had never had so much fun since my friend Nikki had left. So I'm like, hey, like, I finally got my little group. I'm not dealing with these same mean girls anymore. And then a situation happened to the point where I was a wreck. Like, I felt completely bullied. I felt like no one wanted me to be around them. Like, and I had went through some crazy stuff like that my 5th grade year. I didn't go into it because that's my personal business, and I don't feel like I need to go into it. But I went through a lot of shit my 5th grade year. In 6th grade, I was just like, we're going to have a clean slate. But then I started feeling them same emotions I was feeling when I went through the shit that I went through in 5th grade. And I'm like, no, I don't have time for this. And so I basically told one of the head mean girl, I'm like, I don't like you. I want to fight you. Like, I had no problem with saying it. Like, and it all started because she tried to start some drama between me and another girl in her group. and we can call her by her name because it's a very common name. Her name was Sierra. She wanted to start all this drama between me and this girl, Sierra. And I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, I don't even talk to y'all. And you're telling this girl I'm talking about her. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't even have class with you all anymore. Like, you have nothing else to do. But basically, I had to go to, like, our school counselor and talk to her with them as a mediator. And, like, I was just like, they've been bullying me since 3rd grade. They've been always putting little stuff in my ear, having me do crazy stuff and all this other stuff just to be mean to me for no reason. And if you know me as a person, I'm not a mean person. I'm very nice. I'm very cordial. I treat everyone the same. The only reason I will treat you differently is if you do something to me. So, with that being said, I'm just like, damn, I tried to be these girls' friends and they constantly kept beating me down. So, when I came into my 6th grade year, I stopped hanging out with them. And now they're messing with me even more. And I'm just like, and y'all mad at me because I'm getting fed up and I want to put my hands on somebody. But it's just like, you get tired of taking it and taking it and taking it. And it's just like, at what point are people just going to stop? And I'm not going to lie, that wasn't the last instance I had to deal with bullying or anything. I'm in college, still dealing with people being petty, talking about me behind my back, spreading stuff that I told them personally that was supposed to be between me and them. I got people that don't like me just to not like me. I got people that smile in my face and act like they my friend, but I know good and damn well they talking about me in private. And it's just like, I want people to understand with this video. You cannot continue to treat people like shit and then wonder why people feel some type of way towards you, dislike you, don't really tell you anything. You cannot treat people like shit and expect for them not to react. You can't treat people like shit and expect for them not to warn other people that you're going to treat them like shit. You cannot. Also, with that even being said, for the person that's being treated badly, you cannot allow, and I'm working on it myself, which is why I'm sharing this with you all, you cannot allow someone to take you out of yourself. You are, and I mean, I'm speaking from adult terms because I'm grown, and I'm speaking from just in terms of being a person. You are your own person, and if you are over the age of 18, you are a grown person. You need to be able to control yourself. The only person at the end of the day that you can control is you. And if you can't control you, then what do you expect everyone else to do? For example, if you're in the workplace, you can't be in there getting tight because someone's talking about you. You can't get tight because your boss do some corny shit to you. You can't just haul off and punch somebody at your job. You can't talk to people any kind of way and expect to get somewhere in life either. I'm not talking just from being a victim. I'm talking from being someone that has, done my fair share of talking about people as well. And that's what also needs to be realized in this video. Everybody talks about everyone. And for people to say that they don't talk about people, you're lying. And you need to stop lying. You don't talk about nobody, you a goddamn liar. You talk about people every day, not even realizing you talking about people. It's human nature to talk about people. It's human nature. I have come to that conclusion. People will talk shit because it's human nature. What you have to do is understand when you talking shit about somebody, they probably talking shit about you too. And the people you probably talking shit about somebody too is probably talking about you too. So what you need to understand is that the only person at the end of the day that you can control is you, and you can control your reaction and you can control your actions. So with that being said, I want everybody to wake up. Wake up. The bullying, which means the little, cliques of people having sidebar conversations. That has to stop. You know, taking people's shit for you high schoolers and middle schoolers that follow me, that's not okay. Doing little petty things because you know that it's going to bother somebody, that has to stop. We are too old and life is too short. Why are you so worried about what somebody else is doing? Worry about you. I swear, the moment I learned to just mind my business and keep to myself is the most peaceful thing I have ever experienced. I'm on my YouTube grind because I'm minding my business. I'm out here trying to be successful, and I'm getting my grades up, my basketball, my body is being healthy because I'm minding my business, and that is where I want everyone to wake up. The moment you mind your own business and don't feed into the negativity and bullshit that other people that just for whatever reason don't have nothing else to do with their time but to talk shit, you will see how clear your head is. You will see how much other shit you could be doing. You could be out here branding yourself, but instead you worried about what the next girl or the next dude is doing. For what? What you worried about what they doing for? Do you. Set yourself up to be successful. And I know people are going to get offended and be like, Amber, well, you not perfect. You talk about people, you know, blah, blah, blah. You put yourself on such a high pedestal. I'm not trying to put myself on a high pedestal. I'm saying this to y'all because I'm saying it to myself. And I sounded like my mom when I said that because she says it to me all the time. But I'm saying it to you because I'm saying it to me. Mind your own business. That's number one. Woke moment number one, mind your business. Woke moment number two, people are going to talk about you. No matter if you're doing good or bad, somebody gonna find something to say about what you're doing. Point blank, period. Woke moment number three, you control how you react to certain situations. And woke moment number four, do unto others as you shall have them do unto you. If you don't want nobody treating you like shit, don't treat nobody else like shit. You want people to respect you, respect them. It takes respect to get respect. You gotta show somebody else respect before they give it to you. And it's crazy because period, it just means you need to be respectful. So I'm off my soapbox now, but I just felt like this needed to be a different type of talk and a different type of atmosphere because, like, I just noticed a lot of stuff going on out here, and it's no direct shots towards anybody I know. Any situations that are going on, if you take it personal, like I say to people all the time, if you take offense to the stuff that comes out of my mouth, I must be on your street. Because I know when I take offense to stuff, somebody on my street. So if I'm on your street, don't take offense. Actually listen to what I'm saying. Because I'm not saying it from a place of being mean or like I'm high and mighty and like I'm perfect. Because nobody's perfect but God. Nobody's perfect but the Creator. So I'm saying it to y'all because I've had to say it to myself over and over and over again. And I'm trying to grow up and mature and be a bigger person. And it's a process. But the first step is listening. You got to listen to somebody. I learned it and now y'all got to learn it. So I'm off my soapbox. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe on anything that I said in there. If you agree, if you would disagree, I don't care. I want your feedback because this is a serious topic because, and I gotta get back on my soapbox again, you don't know how many people on a daily basis are hurting themselves or are holding a lot of stuff in because they are so worried about what the next person think about them. Or you don't know how many friendships get ruined because people are talking about each other. People are, you don't know how many lives are, you don't know how many people's lives are being so stagnant because they so focused on what the next person doing instead of focusing on them. Like, and it floors me because I'm starting to focus on just me and doing me. So now I see it from someone that's being focused and driven on them, and I'm just like, wow, why are y'all so worried about what other people doing? Try to be on your own grind. That's why I say let's be great. Let's try to be great. But peace, love, and good vibes. Peace, love, and good vibes. That's all I'm trying to give to y'all. Peace, love, and good vibes. But as always, follow me on all my social media. My Instagram, my personal Instagram is AmberSalia_1_. I have also made a fan Instagram that I will just be putting all my content on, and that is Aesthetically Amber TV. It will be in the description box below. Follow me on Snapchat, Amber with a 3 for the E _Salia. Follow me on Twitter, Amber_Salia. I also made a Facebook page. Same idea. All my content will be linked directly to that page. And yeah, that is Aesthetically Amber TV. I will also put that link in the bio in the description box below. So yeah, with those pages, please feel free to comment and put like different things that you want to see on my channel or whatever. Tell me if you liking my content, etc. If you want to do any collabs, please email me on the emails on those pages. Do not email my personal email. For those people that do know me, I'm not going to check it, and I'm not going to, no. Don't DM me. No. Just email me. It's easier. It's more professional. Try and be professional and all that good stuff. But, yeah. I hope everyone has a blessed day. It's really hot, so I'm about to take myself inside. I feel like I just got really black. But love you all and see you soon.